everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome back to Life of Sweetness. My name is Vanessa. If you guys are new, welcome, welcome, welcome. I am the owner and founder of Glitter by Ness and Designs by Ness. Here on my YouTube channel, I do lifestyle vlogs for you as well as crafting tutorial vlogs, which is what we have today. If you guys are new and you have not yet subscribed, please subscribe for me. Also hit the little bell button so that every time I do post something for you guys, like today's tutorial, you guys will get notified. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how I created this beautiful Christmas mug right here. This mug says, "I run on coffee and Christmas cheer," which is definitely me. I'm a big coffee drinker. I also love tea. I love making coffee mugs. I'm running out of room in my cabinets because I have so many mugs. We are going to be using the CRICUT mug press, which I just got, and I am in love with it. I was at first using my oven to press mugs, and this makes life so much easier. I'm going to show you guys how I do everything. I'm also going to be taking you guys into my laptop and show you guys which software I use to print my sublimation image. I did get a lot of questions on my last tutorial on software that I do use and how I size it and whatnot. So we're going to get into all those details. So if you guys are interested, stay tuned. So first and foremost, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys all the supplies that you guys will be needing if you guys want to create this beautiful coffee mug right here. And it's really not a lot of items that you guys are going to be needing. First, you're going to need your sublimation image. I'm going to show you guys how I created this and printed it out. I did not create the image, but I'll show you all the details behind this. Second, you guys are going to need a sublimation mug. Make sure it is sublimation because when I first started, I ordered some mugs off of Amazon and it didn't work. I typically do get my mugs off of Coastal Business Supplies, but for this purpose of this video, I didn't have any of the pink ones and I really wanted to do the pink ones. So I just ran to Michael's and grabbed a couple of the CRICUT brand mugs, which makes sense because I'm going to be using the CRICUT mug press, and I think they work just as great as the Coastal Business Supply mugs. So I always have scissors by my side as well as my paper cutter because that is what I do cut my images with. I always have my weeding tool, and you are going to need heat resistant tape. Like I said in my previous tutorial, I don't mess with the skinny stuff. I love the thick stuff. You are going to be needing some heat gloves. And like I did mention, we are going to be using this beautiful item right here. It's super easy and it makes mug pressing so much easier. All right guys, so let's go ahead and get started. So here we are on my desktop, and first things first, I want to go ahead and open up Etsy. I get a lot of my sublimation images here on Etsy. They're very affordable and they're always super cute. So here is the image I did purchase. I already did purchase it. It says, "I run on coffee and Christmas cheer." I love it. I think it's adorable. I'm going to go ahead, click download, and then as you can see, we're going to go ahead and click download again. And I did purchase this from Digitals From Me. So as you can see at the bottom left, it is uploading right here, and once it's done, I can click on it, and voila, there is my image. It is now saved on my laptop. So once I have that saved on my laptop, I'm going to go ahead and open up Photoshop. I love Photoshop. It is such a game changer. I was using different editing apps before, and this one just makes your images look 10 times better. So now I'm going to go ahead and pull up my image. I just went to File, Open. I'm going to go ahead and open it on my laptop here, and I just went to Recent because I just downloaded this. So I'm going to click on it and click Open. And voila, there is my image. Now, first things first, I can already tell that I do need to resize this. It looks like I have a lot of extra room left up on the top and the bottom. I want to cut that off because I want to make sure that this fits very nicely on my mug. So I'm going to go ahead and crop this out just like so. So I'm just going to basically put this dotted line around what I want to keep. Once I have it to my liking, I'm going to go ahead and click on image, and sorry about that, some of it got cut off on the top, but I'm going to just go ahead and click crop just like so, and look at that, my image is now cropped. Next, I will have to go ahead and size my image, so I went up to image, clicked on size my image, and I'm going to go ahead and put in 7.5 for my width. And for my height, I'm going to go ahead and put in 3.5. And I always make sure my resolution is at 300. Click OK. And I am almost there, you guys. So I always like to bring my image a little closer because sometimes I think I'm blind. I am not, though. I think I have pretty good eyesight. So next we're gonna have to go ahead and flip our image. I usually do that here. You can do it on the print settings, but I always flip it right here. So then after this, we are gonna be ready to print our image. So I'm gonna go ahead and head up to File, and I'm gonna scroll down to Print, and that's gonna bring me to all of my print settings. It took me a minute to get all of these settings correct. I first wanna make sure that it's set up to the right printer, which it is, my Epson EcoTank. Also, I wanna make sure it is set to Photoshop Manages Colors and then Epson sRGB. Then I'm gonna click on Print Settings, which I just did. And then I'm going to scroll down and click on printer options. Once I get there, I'm going to click on color options, and I'm going to click this button right here off no color adjustments, and I'm going to click OK. Next, I'm going to head to print settings, and I'm going to make sure these are set as so, paper cassette. I have it set as plain paper and the quality as fine. I'm going to go ahead and click OK, and I did save these settings under subs, you can see at the top, but I just saved it again. And once those are all set, I just go ahead and click print. I have watched so many videos on my print settings, and I feel like these ones work best for my printer. All right, and on to the printing. Here we have my Epson EcoTank 15,000. I absolutely love this printer. I did have to convert it into a sublimation printer using sublimation ink as well as sublimation paper. Those items will be listed on my Amazon storefront page. So as you can see, it is printing my image right here. And please note the colors are always going to look a little different when it's printed on paper, but once it's pressed on a mug or a tumbler, those colors are really going to pop. All right, now it's time for the cutting. I'm gonna go ahead and trim around my image so it fits nicely around my mug. And let's just speed this up a little bit. Easy peasy, just a little bit of cutting. Next, I'm gonna go ahead and grab my mug and my image, and I'm gonna go ahead and wrap my image around my mug. Make sure it fits nicely. Make sure I don't have to cut any more from the top or the bottom. And it looks like it wraps around nicely. I'm gonna go ahead and move to my next step. All right, and it is now time to start taping. I'm gonna go ahead and start with the middle of my cup close to the handle and then kind of work my way around. So the good thing I noticed working with the CRICUT mug press is I don't have to tape as much around my mug. Also, I don't have to use extra paper to protect it. It just makes it so much easier. Shout out to my girl Selena for selling it to me. I honestly talk about it so much you would think I'm like running an ad for it. But no, I genuinely really like it. I'm telling you, I was using the toaster oven because I use it for my sublimation tumblers, but with the mugs, I feel like there's so much more work involved, and the CRICUT mug press definitely saves you some time. So as you can see on the top and the bottom of the mug, I just placed one piece of tape. It is that easy. And the sides, I believe I just put 2 on each side. And it is now time to press. And here's what my machine looks like. You have your handle to push down on to press the mug. You have the slot for the mug, and of course the on button. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and turn my machine on. It's just one simple click. I don't have to set a temp or anything. Once it's fully heated, it's gonna alert you by beeping. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and insert my mug just like so. I'm gonna make sure it's nice and straight. Then I'm gonna go ahead and push down on the handle, and it's gonna begin to press my mug. The heating time on this is about 5 to 6 minutes, and once it's done, it's gonna go ahead and alert you with some beeps again. All right, so at this point, I'm gonna go ahead and put on my heat gloves just so I don't burn myself, even though I probably burned my fingers just a tad right here, but you know, it is what it is. I sometimes just use my fingers without the heat glove or the weeding tool that does come in handy as well. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pick at the corners of the tape. The weeding tool definitely helps with that part a lot. And just slowly, piece by piece, take the tape off, making sure I'm not scratching the mug. And wow, look at that, you guys. It came out so beautiful. I love it. I'm obsessed with this mug. I am definitely keeping one for me because I love pink and it's just adorable. I think it's the perfect Christmas mug. All right, guys, and that is it. Super easy, super simple. You guys do not need the CRICUT mug press to press a mug like this. You guys can use a tumbler mug press or even the convection oven like I used to press my mugs, but I'm telling you, The CRICUT mug press makes my life so much easier and just makes me so happy. Those of you that are interested in purchasing this mug, this will be available on my website, designsbyness.com. Don't forget to check out my website. We have tons of Christmas tumblers on there, great Christmas gifts. We also have glitter. Don't forget, I do sell glitter as well, so if you guys are epoxy tumbler makers, go check out my glitter. Also, don't forget to check me out on social media. My Instagram is glitterbyness, as well as my TikTok. My personal Instagram is _sweetness with 3 S's and _. That's going to conclude the end of this tutorial. I really hope you guys did enjoy it. If you have any other questions at all, please let me know down in the comments below. The items that I did use for this tutorial are always going to be listed on my Amazon storefront, so go check that out. I will always have that link down below in the description. And before I do close out, if you guys have not already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and don't forget to always hit the bell button so you guys will always get notified. And we'll see you next time. Bye!